You can spot the decline of a man long before his body completely gives out. You see it in the way he moves, slower, less certain, shoulders hunched forward as if the weight of the world is too heavy to carry. You hear it in his voice, which has lost the resonance of someone who's been tested and trained. And you notice it in his eyes, the quiet resignation that comes when a man has abandoned the fight for his own physical power. This isn't just about fitness, this is about identity. Reduced physical fitness is not a symptom, it's a signal, a bright red flare in the night sky telling the world, this man has stopped being dangerous. And once a man stops being dangerous, he starts dying long before his heart stops beating. In The Green Path, we look at this from the perspective of power, strategy, and manipulation, not from a trainer's brochure or a gym influencer's feed. Because the decline in a man's physical ability isn't just about the body, it's about the leverage he loses in every negotiation in life. Strength commands respect, weakness invites manipulation. The moment your body becomes soft, your position in the hierarchy starts to shift, subtly at first, then catastrophically. I've watched it happen in boardrooms, in marriages, in friendships, in the unspoken dance between men in every room. The man with visible discipline, the man who carries the quiet menace of being capable, is treated differently. He speaks and people listen, he negotiates and people concede. And that's not because of vanity, it's because physicality is a primal currency hardwired into human behavior. A fit man signals he can endure, resist and fight. A deconditioned man signals he will yield. That's why when your fitness drops, your influence drops. The trap that steals your strength starts subtly. First, it's the long work hours that make you skip training. Then it's the late night screen time that cuts into your sleep. You tell yourself it's temporary, but you start to notice the little things. Walking upstairs leaves you slightly winded, carrying groceries requires a pause, bending to tie your shoes feels like effort. These are warning shots, but most men ignore them until they've been fully disarmed. Here's the strategic danger. Reduced fitness is rarely attacked directly. Instead, it's dismantled through your own consent. Modern life has been engineered to make you comfortable enough to stop moving, distracted enough to stop noticing, and proud enough to think it doesn't matter. The enemy isn't always a person, it's the system that knows you won't resist if you're entertained and fed. It's death by comfort. You can see this manipulation in every industry. Processed food engineered for addiction, endless streaming platforms designed to keep you seated, corporate jobs that reward long desk hours and punish taking time for yourself. Even the culture is shifting to tell you that self-acceptance means staying exactly where you are, untrained, untested, and docile. And when you buy into that, you become a man who no longer sets terms, you live by someone else's. The Green Path teaches you to think in terms of control. Your control over your body is the first battlefield. If you can't command yourself to move, to train, to strengthen, you have already surrendered. Every day you skip training, you are quietly transferring power to others. You're giving them the advantage in ways they don't even have to earn. The fit man has an edge in the court of public perception. The unfit man has already given it away. The ritual to reverse this isn't just a workout plan, it's a reclamation plan. You must treat your physical capability as part of your strategic arsenal. That means you train not just for health but for dominance, because the stronger you are, the less permission you need to live on your terms. Start by breaking the pattern of passive surrender. Before you touch a screen in the morning, touch the floor. Push-ups, planks, squats. Nothing heroic, just movement that tells your mind, we are active before we are distracted. This primes your body to resist the day's erosion. Then, reclaim the battlefield of time. No one finds time to train. You steal it from the things that are stealing your strength. Cut entertainment in half and you'll double your training time. Next, control your fuel. Food is either ammunition or sabotage. If it makes you slow, sluggish, or dependent, it's sabotage. The man on the green path eats with intent, proteins to rebuild, greens to fortify, water to sustain. Every bite is a strategic choice. Will this make me harder to kill or easier to control? And don't overlook the power of visible transformation. When your body starts to harden again, when your posture straightens, when your eyes stop darting away from confrontation, the world will feel that shift. People will speak to you differently, not because they admire your abs, but because they recognize a man who is harder to move. There is a deeper layer here, the psychological warfare of your own mind. Every time you choose training over ease, you're sending yourself a message. I am the kind of man who chooses the harder road. That identity compounds. Soon it's not about forcing yourself to work out, it's about refusing to be the man who doesn't. The strategic fix is this: treat your fitness as part of your political power. Protect it like you would protect your income, your relationships, or your secrets. Because once it's gone, the climb back isn't just physical, it's a war to reclaim lost ground in every area of your life. And in that war, every day counts. If you've already let yourself slip, you are not finished. You are just unarmed. The first step is to admit you've been manipulated into surrendering your physical edge. The second step is to commit to a daily ritual that makes weakness impossible to ignore. That's how you stop the rot. That's how you make yourself dangerous again. Watch the LFV titled, "The Trap That's Stealing Your Strength, How Men Let Themselves Rot" for the full fix. Join OLP 365, or stay a scroll wondering why no one listens when you speak.